Is Etsy trying to kill off international sellers? Is Etsy trying to hurt US sellers? Let's talk about today's announcement and see if we can put some perspective on that. So if you haven't already seen, we woke up to howls of protest today. Etsy have released an announcement, and I have it here, hot off the presses. I'm not even kidding. I printed it out. I am so old school Luddite. And Etsy are once again talking about free shipping. But what are they saying that is making people complain quite so strongly? Let's have a quick look at this. Etsy unveil plans to make free shipping a core part of the shopping experience. And the highlights at the top of this announcement, which was released today, the 9th of July, Etsy to provide sellers with tools and support to make it easy for them to guarantee free shipping on orders over $35 or more to US buyers. Items that ship for free will get priority placement in US search results. And it's an initiative to build buyer trust and loyalty. So this is from Josh Silverman, Etsy's Chief Executive Officer. And he is saying that they're constantly hearing that high shipping prices deter shoppers from buying on Etsy. So they feel that making free shipping the norm will help customers purchase more. The goal of this is to increase conversion, increase more people buying, encourage repeat customers and drive more business for Etsy shops. So that kind of sounds good. What's the big deal here? And what they're saying here is from the end of this month, they're going to be pushing this out that for US buyers, items over $35 that have free shipping will be prioritised in the search. And I get it, there's been lots of howls of protest over this. Firstly, yeah, we know free shipping isn't free shipping. Yeah, it sounds disingenuous. You put up your prices to absorb the shipping costs. But the thing is, everybody knows this. If you buy a buy one, get one free meal, you know you're not getting a free meal. You know they're absorbing the costs. Their prices are probably a little higher. They can afford to do this. If you get free air miles on your credit card, these are not free. The credit card company has made a fortune out of you and or other people anyway. It's all been paid for. These are incentives, but we know they're not free. The money comes from somewhere. And one I'm hearing a lot of is this is going to push out the international seller. It's going to make it harder to sell internationally. But the thing is, what they're doing, what Etsy is trying to do, is what they've always tried to do. Show the buyers the items they're more likely to buy. So if they were more likely to buy an item that's got cheaper shipping, if price is a factor, then that's going to make a difference for them. So they weren't going to buy your item anyway. Now I want to do some real talk here. Yes, this could be bad. Yes, this could be good. There's either ways. But at this minute in time, and probably for the full rest of the month, people are going to be spending a ton of energy on complaining about this, on panicking. Some people will even shut up their shops. And I feel sorry for them. Yeah, every single change is stressful. I do want to say, though, that Etsy has been changing constantly, and you can't look and say, this is not fair, this is what I'm used to, it should stay the same. I can promise you that what you're used to was a change that had people freaking out in the past. I've been on Etsy for nearly 11 years now, and I've seen a whole load of changes, and every single one of them had people freaking out. But every single one of the big changes has had Etsy growing year on year. Etsy is selling more things. They're not just making more revenue, as people say, because they're selling more to us. They're taking higher fees. They've got promoted listings, all that. The actual merchandise that's being sold on Etsy, that volume, that amount of money being made from people selling things year on year has been going up. And for 5 years, so's my revenue in my shop. All these big changes, year on year, my shop does better. Now, I know there's going to come a day when that's not going to happen. I'm going to be one of these shops where, again, things crash when a change happens. It's happened to me before. It happened to me in 2010. Big change, I crashed. And I know and I understand, and it sucks if that's your shop, if the bad things happen because of this. But I don't see this as being a massively terrible thing necessarily. Firstly, okay, if all your sales, if you're relying on sales from a massive search term, if you are ranking for the word ring, you're an international seller, you're on the front page of the word ring, yeah, well, you're super lucky, you're super competitive, you're super lucky. You've hit a super competitive term and nobody has the right to be on that page. Something was going to change that you were going to get knocked down anyway. But yes, it could well be you were on that page, and now with the free shipping, if you can't or won't do free shipping, although on a high ticket price like a ring, I probably would say do free shipping. But if you can't, then it's likely that that front page will be dominated by sellers that are doing free shipping. And that's simply because there's so many more sellers there. However, if you're in a niche category, if your keyword that you're ranking for is super long tail, is super specific to your item, your steampunk bronze turquoise ring, there's less competition, there's less people with that. So even if a tenth of all shops suddenly did free shipping, you might drop down from ranking in position 2 to ranking in position 20. But you're still there on the front page. You're still competitive. And also, although they're saying they'll get priority, they'll get boosted up in the rankings, if your shop is doing amazing, if you're selling great, you're still going to rank pretty well. But in many ways, I completely understand this. If you think as a buyer, if you look on Etsy, if you search for something, you'll see all the items lined up. Now, if I search for ring, I'll see, sitting at the top of that already, all the items are mainly bestseller or free shipping. But the difference is, I can't see what the shipping is for any of these items. I have to click on an item to figure out the total cost if they're not free shipping. So if I wasn't sure and there was a couple of items that were very similar to me and I looked at them and one said free shipping and the other didn't say free shipping and the prices are similar, do I want to spend the time to go and click through the one to find out how the prices match up? I might click on that and find out that their shipping cost is way higher than I can afford. So I might just look and go, do you know, I like them both about the same. I know how much that one costs and I can afford that. So I would just go ahead and buy the item with free shipping. And also when I'm on eBay, and you can't compare apples with tractors. Totally different thing. I understand that. But when I'm on eBay, I filter for free shipping just because it's easier to see. I know it's not free shipping, but I get that. And remember, you are not competing against every other seller on the entirety of Etsy. You're only competing against the people in your niche. You're only competing against the people in your search. So their items are a similar size to yours. They're a similar weight. They cost a similar amount to ship. So they're either going to be able to eat those costs, increase their costs and put up the price, or they're not going to be able to offer free shipping. In your niche, it might be that nobody offers free shipping, so you don't need to. And if everyone else puts up their prices and offers free shipping, then you're in the same boat as them. Put up your prices, offer free shipping. And for us international buyers, okay, I don't want to laugh at the misfortune of Americans, but their shipping prices went up quite significantly last month there. So I know for me in the UK, my shipping prices are still competitive. It's absolutely bonkers, but it can be cheaper for me to ship an item to America than it can be for a person to ship an item from one side of America to the other. So I'm not disadvantaged by that shipping price. And if where you live has super expensive shipping, then you could perhaps look into options. Now, we all know that certain countries offer free shipping on super cheap items and it takes months for the item to appear. We're used to that and we deal with that fact. So what if you looked into not airmail shipping? What if there was cheaper alternatives? If there was surface shipping? in a ship that cost less, that was a good cheap price. You could offer that and then it would show free shipping. So you put up your price slightly to cover this. That would offer free shipping, but then you offer options, shipping options where people can pay to get faster shipping. So there's always ways around this. So yes, it's a change. You panic, it's horrible, you think it's all terrible. But don't panic too much. Spend your energy deciding on what you're going to need to do. Personally, I'm going to spend my energy figuring out what my prices are going to need to be today. And then the next few days, I'm going to work on possibly putting up my prices and offering free shipping. But also hang on, listen and see. Etsy's talking about giving us tools to offer this free shipping. I have no idea what this might be. So let's wait. They might be offering us something pretty cool. And not only that, right this minute, Etsy in the forums is doing a Q&A. I'll link to this in the comments below. If you have worries, fears, whatever else, write to them in the forum, write on that Q&A. It's running for a couple of days and then the Etsy staff will look through and will answer those questions. They'll shut down that post and they'll answer those questions. So hop over there, ask their question, and then sit back and don't panic about it. Nothing's changing today, so wait until we have the answers. Do not spend all of today in a little negative spiral speculating on forums and complaining how terrible Etsy is. This is not going to kill your shop. Let's take a minute, take a breath and figure out what we can do to take advantage of this. To take advantage of the fact that a large chunk of Etsy sellers don't read up on the things that Etsy send them. They don't pay any attention to this. A large chunk of Etsy sellers won't even think about offering free shipping. So if we think about it, we're ahead of them. Oh, and one more thing that literally just came into my head. You don't have to offer free shipping on your entire shop. You can have a few lost leaders or a few increased ones. Not all of your tags rank. Not all of your items rank in search. So let's think up some lost leaders. Or if you can make more than one of an item, let's make a listing dedicated to the American audience. Let's make a listing that we're wanting to rank in America with a free shipping. And have your not free shipping listing as well. Let's have a few listings in your shop with a free listing. See what happens. Nowhere does it say that a shop will be penalised for not having free shipping across the board. You can have some listings that don't ship internationally even if that's what you want. So experiment with some listings. It does not have to be the whole thing. Okay, I hope that helped calm you down and potentially inspire you a bit, or at least start getting you thinking. If you have any questions, queries, remember I don't work for Etsy. I don't know any more than you do, but if you want to carry on with this discussion, pop it down in the comments down below. Thank you so much. I'm Pam Duthie. Don't forget, hit my wee face to subscribe and come back often for more Etsy videos.